Imagine a meeting where someone across the table suddenly fires a complex question at you. You have nothing prepared. The silence stretches out, and every eye in the room locks onto you. In this moment, your brain hits the panic button. Instead of smoothly processing the prompt, your mind treats a harmless question like a sudden physical threat, causing your thought process to stall. To escape the tension, your mind desperately scrambles for an answer, opening dozens of invisible browser tabs at once. You try to evaluate every possible angle and random fact simultaneously, searching for anything that sounds right. When you finally start talking, that cognitive overload spills out. You begin to ramble, stringing together disconnected thoughts without a logical path, which often makes you look less competent than you actually are. We usually blame this on a lack of natural confidence. But rambling isn't a personality trait. It's a direct result of operating without a mental framework to catch you when the content is missing. To stop the scramble, you need a cognitive circuit breaker. The 3-2-1 framework is a structural tool that forces your thoughts into a specific, predictable shape, regardless of the topic. It starts with the 1 in 3-2-1, the one core thing. By picking a single definitive statement about a topic, you tell your brain to stop searching the archives and commit to one path. Take a random topic like avocados. Instead of spiraling into questions about ripeness or storage, you pick one thing. They are a great high-protein food for a keto diet. Next is the 2 types. Dividing a concept into 2 clear categories creates immediate contrast, giving your mind a binary path that generates automatic forward momentum. For the avocado, you could say there are 2 ways to eat it. You either have it smashed on toast, or you eat it sliced and whole like a fruit. Finally, the 3 steps. Outlining a chronological process gives your explanation a built-in beginning, middle, and end, ensuring you don't trail off. To prepare one, you just cut it in half, mash the inside, and then add salt and lemon. Using these strict numerical constraints bypasses the usual panic response. You aren't inventing an answer from scratch. You are simply filling in the blanks of a pre-existing map. Let's see how this structure holds up when we reduce the thinking time to almost 0. We'll apply it under a 3-second countdown. The topic is travel. It's an enormous concept that usually triggers cognitive overload because there are too many ways to answer. For the one thing, we bypass the details. Travel is magnificent because it lets you see the world. For 2 types, we organize the globe instantly. You can travel regionally by car or internationally by plane. For 3 steps, we distill the concept. You plan it, you book it, and you go. This rapid execution shows that imposing strict limits on what you are allowed to say actually increases the speed at which you can say it. Once the verbal output is structured, the internal reaction changes. When the brain stops fighting a survival response, the physical tension associated with being on the spot begins to dissipate. You can see this in the contrast of body language. An unprepared speaker often pulls away or shrinks, but a speaker with a framework leans in. They move toward the microphone because they know exactly where their sentence is going to end. This is the paradox of constraint. By limiting your narrative options, you eliminate the friction of choice. This makes the process of speaking feel less like a desperate defense and more like a deliberate, controlled action. This architecture acts as a safety net for your communication. It ensures that regardless of how much time you had to prepare, your contributions remain coherent and your points stay sharp.